Yo, check this out.
Snapchat. It seems like nowadays everyone is on it or using it. Whether it's for sending snaps about your day, seeing what your friends are up to, or even for students here at U of I, looking at the UIUC story. The Illinois Snap Story is a great way to peer into the lives of the students around campus. What I wanted to know was if other U of I students felt like the Illinois Snap Story gave them a sense of community and that they could relate their own experiences to what they saw on the Snapchat, like I did. So first I want to know what my friends use Snapchat for.
Send snaps and check stories, I guess.
I send snaps out, I receive snap, I look at other people's snaps, I also look at, sometimes they have the stories on top.
I use it to take pictures of the things that I've been doing that I think other people will be interested in, or things that are related to the people that I'm sending it to, so like things that remind me of them.
My next question is, what do they think about the Illinois Snapchat story?
You get to see what other people are up to on campus, right? So you can kind of look at what other people are doing, if there are any big events happening.
If there's something big going on campus, they like to take stuff related to that. Also, they never take still images. They take videos. It's interesting to watch. I mean, I don't like it or dislike it. It's just there. If I'm bored, I just check it out.
I don't look at the UIUC Snapchat. I feel like it's because so many people on the UIUC Snapchat story post so many different things that I don't actually do, like go to sports games or like drink that often. Like the things that they probably post that they think are interesting aren't interesting to me.
Next, I wanted to see if my friends submitted their own snaps to the story.
I have submitted, and actually my friend's snap, which I was kind of a part of, got onto it. So I think like a few weeks back there was a line nights, so it was a Build-A-Bear event. So me and my friends went and we made a few bears, and so my friend took a snap of our finished products or bears and submitted it, and then that one made it. So while I wasn't in it personally, you know, something that belonged to me that I was a part of made it to the Snap Story. It was definitely a pretty good feeling. I was like, oh, finally made it to the Snap Story kind of thing. So I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, but no, I didn't get anything into it. I mean, sometimes I see a couple of my friends on there. I'm like, oh, that's nice. But that's about it.
Lastly, I wanted to see if the Snap Story related back or represented my friend's own college experience.
I feel like it does a great job on showing like what goes around the campus, but I personally don't really relate to it when I check it out. Like for comparison, if I check out the university story and stories of my friends, there's no like relation whatsoever. It's like a completely different world. I would not say I relate to it. It shows what goes around the campus, but I don't think it's anything more than that. So no.
Now I would say it does represent my experience here at U of I to a certain degree, right? Like if there are big events happening, maybe like a show coming up. I was in like a horticulture flower arrangement class before, so sometimes when I took it, there was definitely some on there, and then even now when I see it, I'm like, oh, I took that class before, or I'd be like, oh, I recognize this space. Oh, sometimes I hang out there. So I do think it, I can definitely relate back to the Snap Story. So when you say like whether the Snap Story makes me feel more or less of the UIUC community, I definitely think that, you know, it doesn't make me feel more, nor does it make me feel less of the community. It definitely keeps me more informed, and I feel like it's a good way of communication, a good quick way of looking at what's going on around me, but it doesn't make me feel like, oh, now I belong more, or nor does it make it feel like, oh, I didn't do this, so now I don't belong at U of I, if that makes sense. So my answer to this is kind of middle of the road.
So my friends all had different insights on what the Illinois Snap Story meant to them. I personally felt like the Snap story brought me closer to my campus, but after listening to them, I think they made their point that the Snap story could only relate to a certain extent. But whatever or how you feel about it, the Illinois Snap story is always something interesting to watch.